and to the republic for which it stands, one nation, under God, indivisible, with liberty and justice for all. Thank you.
And now for the Star Spangled Banner. Now I will share my screen once again.
Parents, students, faculty, administrators, trustees, and other guests, welcome to this year's National Honor Society induction ceremony. This is the 90th year for the Foxcroft Academy chapter of the National Honor Society, instituted by the head of school back in 1929, with the first class by the head of school, Lillian March, who was the head of school in 1929. The first people to be inducted were in the class of 1931, so they were inducted in 1930. So this is a pretty historic occasion, as we also are nearing our 200th birthday as a school. I would like now to introduce Mr. Arnold Shorey, head of school for Foxcroft Academy.
Thank you, Mr. Alston. Welcome to the 2020 Foxcroft Academy National Honor Society induction ceremony. It's our first Zoom edition, and so thank you for bearing with us. Congratulations on your selection. It's truly an honor to be part of the National Honor Society. Will Durant said, "Excellence is a habit, not an act. It takes practice and perseverance." You've been selected for your excellence in scholarship, leadership, service, and character. You've achieved distinction through your hard work, dedication, integrity, courage, kindness, and perseverance. In this year, 2020, we've all needed perseverance. The fact that you earned this honor demonstrates your perseverance during one of the most historic, challenging periods. You did not allow the circumstances to deter your excellence. And remember, you're a member of National Honor Society for the rest of your life, and it doesn't require that you pay dues. It only requires that you uphold the values of scholarship, leadership, service, and character. I'd like to thank the veteran National Honor Society members for their service that you provided for the Foxcroft Academy community. In particular, I would like to thank you for overseeing the Angels for Seniors program. National Honor Society members have committed many hours, especially before the pandemic, to helping senior citizens in the community, from raking leaves, serving dinner, or just having a conversation. Thank you for overseeing this vital program. To the parents of these exemplary students, congratulations. As we all know, that this level of excellence did not happen without your encouragement and guidance. To the faculty and staff, thank you all for your dedication, effort, and support that you provided for the students. I would especially like to thank the Foxcroft Academy National Honor Society Selection Committee. The great scrutiny that this committee applies is commendable. Mr. Ralston, I want to express my true appreciation to you as the FA's National Honor Society advisor for all your hard work, dedication to the students, and attention to detail. This can be said about all that you do for Foxcroft Academy. Once again, congratulations, inductees, for this great honor that's going to be bestowed upon you this evening. It is now my true privilege to introduce our guest speaker this evening, Will Wedge. Will Wedge has been our local grocer here in Dover Foxcroft for the past 10 years. Will's been in the supermarket business for 42 years. Prior to coming to Dover Foxcroft to open up Will's Shop and Save, he spent 32 years with Hannaford in various leadership roles. His last role with Hannaford was the Director of Fresh Merchandising. Will traveled throughout North America, Central America, and South America, building relationships with growers and processors to keep over 200 Hannaford supermarkets full and fresh each day. In 2019, Will's Shop and Save was selected by the Maine Grocers Association as their business of the year. Pretty cool. Our little local supermarket in Dover Foxcroft beat out all the supermarkets in the state of Maine. Please welcome Foxcroft Academy's National Honor Society keynote speaker, Mr. Will Wedge.
Thank you for inviting me to your National Honor Society event. Congratulations to all of those who have earned this very high honor at Foxcroft Academy. You are truly the best of the best when it comes to academics. Tonight, I wanted to speak briefly to you about emotional intelligence. I have a gift for each one of you, this book. It's called Emotional Intelligence, Why It Can Matter More Than IQ. And I'm going to speak to that tonight, but once again, I have a book for each one of you. You can find it in the office, so please pick that up. I wanted to share a couple of stories to you about emotional intelligence that I've experienced over my years working for Hannaford Brothers, being in the military, and owning my own store in Dover Foxcroft for the past 10 years. So why is emotional intelligence important to you? It's important to you because it fulfill you more professionally and financially. And I emphasize the word financially. To be honest, this is my first Honor Society event. I went to Stearns High School up there in Millinocket many years ago, and I was never invited. I think my GPA might have been in the low 2s, and so I'm really excited. I'm turning 59 years old here soon, and to be invited to this after all these years, I really feel it's a high point of my life. Actually, to be honest with you, when I graduated from high school, the guidance counselor, Mr. A, I'll call him, because I don't want to mention his name, but he told me that I needed to go get an application to work for a Great Northern Paper Company. He told me that if I went to college, I'd be wasting my parents' money. And he told me that I was just not college material. So despite his harsh words, based on his assessment of me, I did go to college. But what I learned, and what Mr. A didn't learn during that time period, was that I was really honing my emotional intelligence skills, even though we didn't know that was called back then, by playing sports. I learned skills by earning my Eagle Scout Award. I learned those skills by interacting with my network of friends. So between friends, scouts, and sports, just life in general, I was enhancing my emotional intelligence, and I didn't know it, even though my grade point average was very low. So going to college, which I wasn't supposed to, I did go to the University of Maine, earned my undergraduate degree with honors. I was in ROTC, Air Force, and I was actually the Corps commander, meaning in charge. I was leading all of the cadets. So for somebody who wasn't supposed to go to school, I had a pretty darn good time. I also went on later in life to earn my MBA at Hudson University. And when I graduated, the dean of the grad school asked me to be an adjunct professor. I did that for 13 years. But once again, I wasn't supposed to go to school because I wasn't college material. Some of us are late bloomers. 10 years ago, I decided to end my 32-year career with Hannaford Brothers. During that time period, I ended my career with Hannaford as the director of merchandising, fresh merchandising. 27 people interviewed against me for that job, way smarter than I was. But they picked me. And I asked the senior officer afterwards, why was I selected over the other applicants? And he said, because you have the ability to collaborate with people, you get things done. During those years that I was the director, I traveled intensively through North America, Central America, and South America, creating deals with growers and processors to take care of all the Hannaford supermarkets in New England. And that was all based on just a handshake and visiting the farmers and the shippers and the processors throughout, once again, North America, Central America, and South America. For a guy that wasn't supposed to go to school, I realized that emotional intelligence was the key to my success, and that's what was going to get me through life. So if you think about some of your peers that aren't here tonight, they don't have the GPA to be here tonight, but they're going to go off and be inventors. They're going to be business leaders. They're going to be executives in companies someday based on their personality. It's not their GPA, it's their personality. You can have both, and that's what this book is about, having both. So what really is emotional intelligence? It's being aware of how your emotions impact you and your influence on other people. So if you're the type of person that's going to get upset and lose your temper, people are not going to respond well to you. If you don't have humility, people are not going to respond well to you. Are you born with it? Can you learn it? I say both. The book may differ, but I doubt it, because I think you can learn emotional intelligence. And there are some people that are just so natural at it, and they're very gifted. Let's think about dating. Everybody has a story, and I emphasize the word story because we all have a story. From your earliest days to where you are today, it makes up what your story is. So when you meet someone, young man, young lady, the reality is you're physically attracted to them, and then you start having conversation. Through the conversations, you determine if you're going to stay with that person because you like their story, but their story is what's going to connect you. So when you're in business, whether you're CEO of a company, whether you're a supervisor in a company, whatever you're doing, whether you own your own company, how you connect with the people you're working with, the people that you're serving, is emotional intelligence. Think of the people that you admire at this school. I think of Coach Ayala. Coach Ayala, to me, strikes me as a person. I've known him for the past 10 years, and I've listened to people talk about him. I watched him receive a huge honor nationally, and he's somebody I truly believe has extremely high emotional intelligence. He connects with people, whether he's your wrestling coach, your soccer coach, your gym teacher, no matter what he does, he's that type of person. Think about an athlete that you've played with sports that's not here tonight because they don't have that GPA. But yet when you're on the field and you're racing against the clock, you need a score, and that person steps up and they have that confidence and they inspire you, they're leading you down the field, whether it's a football game, whether it's a basketball game, it doesn't really matter. That person inspires you. They have high emotional intelligence. Think about the Patriots. Down 28-3. Coach Belichick, what did he do? He stayed calm, and he simply told his people, do your job. And they did their job, and they won a Super Bowl. But he kept his calm. He instilled the confidence in them, and they knew their job because he had coached them properly. That's emotional intelligence. I want to speak about a woman that you could Google, and I'd encourage you to Google her. Her name is Shelley Broader. I met Shelley when she was a young lady, about 25-ish, and I'm probably 15 years older than her, so I was probably 40 at the time. The woman had charisma. The woman was a senior officer at Hanford Brothers in her mid-20s. She became the president of Sweet Bay Supermarkets by the time she was 30. By the time she was 35, she was the CEO president of Walmart Canada. I've watched this woman throughout the years. I occasionally will look her up just to see what she's up to now because she's so dynamic. Shelley could walk into this room tonight, walk to this podium, and look at the headmaster and say, what do you want me to talk about? And he could pick a subject. She could speak to that subject, and she would do it in such a way that everybody in this audience would be sitting on the edge of their seat. They would want to work with this woman. They would want to follow her off a cliff. She has that type of followership because of her personality. Her emotional intelligence is off the charts. I also want to speak to a person that I worked with a long time ago, and I'm going to call this person John because it's not important what the person's real name is. I was asked to interview John. John came to the interview, and the other directors were having a hard time working with John. John just wasn't fitting in. During the interview, I said, John, I have one question for you. Tell me your story. And I listened with intent. And John spoke. And what I learned was John was really proud of the fact he was the valedictorian of his high school graduating class. He went to college and had a 4.0. He went to grad school immediately after college and once again was 4.0. When I listened to the other leaders who were having a trouble with John, what I found was John was having difficulty making a decision because he didn't want to fail. Failure was not in his vocabulary. It just was not going to happen for John. John was so hung up on being a 4.0 through his whole life. Every decision he made had to be perfect. I said, I'll hire you on one condition, that you understand that I'm hiring you on 50% is an A+ in my book. So half the decisions you make will be failures. Half of them will be successes. Because in business and in the world that I was inviting him into, it was going to be critical that he understood what was going down and that he was going to be making macro decisions for a big company, and not every decision was going to be perfect. Shortly after this happened, probably about a year, what was interesting was John was doing such a great job making these decisions that John ended up taking my job when I left. John ended up becoming the vice president in the company. John is a very successful person because John understands that a 4.0 is not critical in real life. That emotional intelligence is critical. So now John's making a lot of money. He has a job that he enjoys. He's supervising hundreds of people and he's doing a great job for the company. And I stay in touch with him because of who he is today. I've only been up here for a few minutes and I really wanted just to touch on emotional intelligence. I wanted to tease you a little bit so that you would explore and possibly read this book that I bought for you. But I want to ask you a couple questions before I exit. Do you have self-awareness? Do you understand what motivates you? Do you understand your impact on other people? Do you praise other people? Do other people like to be around you? Do you motivate others? Do you stay calm under pressure? Are you aware of people's body language? And lastly, do you inspire others? And I would hope that you do inspire others. And at this point, I'm going to once again congratulate you on this great honor. You are academically the best of the best. Now, I challenge you to think about emotional intelligence and knock it out of the park. Thank you again for inviting me tonight.
Is it Dieta?
Yes. I'll be reading the poem If by Rudyard Kipling. If you can keep your head when all about you are losing theirs and blaming it on you, if you can trust yourself when all men doubt you, but make allowance for their doubting too, if you can wait and not be tired by waiting, or being lied about, don't deal with lies, or being hated, but don't give way to hating, and yet don't look too good nor talk too wise. If you can dream and not make dreams your master, if you can think and not make thoughts your aim, if you can meet with triumph and disaster and treat those two impostors just the same, if you can bear to hear the truth you've spoken to, twisted by knaves to make a trap for fools, or watch the things you gave your life to broken and stoop and build them up with worn out tools, if you can make one heap of all your winnings and risk it on one turn of pitch and toss, and lose and start again at your beginnings, and never breathe a word about your loss. If you can force your heart and nerve and sinew to serve your turn long after they are gone, and so hold on when there is nothing in you except the will which says to them, hold on. If you can talk with crowds and keep your virtue, or walk with kings, nor lose the common touch, if neither foes or loving friends can hurt you, if all men count with you, but none too much, if you can fill the unforgiving minute with 60 seconds worth of distance run, yours is the earth and everything that's in it, and which is more, you'll be a man, my son. Thank you.
Thank you to Susan Ramsey and the FA, the String Ensemble, for their musical selections. and to Mr. Will Wedge for his inspiring message. To begin this evening's ceremony, I would like to introduce the Master of Ceremonies from the Foxcroft Academy chapter of the National Honor Society, Miss Kelly Black.
Ladies and gentlemen, we are assembled here this evening for a most prestigious affair, the induction of qualifying students into the Foxcroft Academy chapter of the National Honor Society. By virtue of the authority extended to Foxcroft Academy and its charter from the National Honor Society, the faculty is admitting to membership in the society tonight those students of the senior and junior classes who have most nearly displayed in their school life the worthy objectives of the National Honor Society. No other honor in Foxcroft Academy excels that of membership in the National Honor Society. It represents the fundamental objectives for which high schools are started and gives recognition to those who have most nearly achieved these desired goals. Other honors of this high school are partial in that they recognize only special ability, skill, or talent, but the National Honor Society looks upon education as a combination of four things of life: character, scholarship, leadership, and service. At this time, I would like to introduce the present members. Please wave your hand when I call your name. Mimi Cameron, Daida DeRockman, May Horton, and Ava Rayfield. Would May Horton please present the candidates who have been nominated to membership in our society this year?
We present these candidates for admission to the National Honor Society. I would like to present the students before you as qualified to uphold the precepts of the society.
Nathaniel David Brown was born in Chelyabinsk, Russia, and currently resides in Blanchard Township, Maine. He is a member of the Key Club, Theater Department, and Student Council. Nathaniel's favorite book is Lord of the Flies by William Goldberg. His favorite movie is Indiana Jones and the Raiders of the Lost Ark. Nathaniel hopes to attend Princeton University and major in history.
Anya Rose Casey was born in Bangor, Maine, and currently resides in Dover, Foxcroft, Maine. She is a member of the Center Theater, Theatrical Arts, and Technology Program, FA Civil Rights Team, and FA Art Club. Anya's favorite book is The Hobbit by J.R.R. Tolkien. Her favorite TV show is Gravity Falls. Anya hopes to attend a high-quality art school and major in graphic design.
Cheryl Lee Chase was born in Dover, Foxcroft, Maine, and currently resides in Dover, Foxcroft, Maine. She is a member of the Key Club, field hockey team, and softball team. Cheryl's favorite book is To Kill a Mockingbird by Harper Lee. Her favorite TV show is Grey's Anatomy. Cheryl hopes to attend the University of Vermont and major in human sciences.
Isaac Danger Krause was born in Worcester, Massachusetts, and currently resides in Brownville, Maine. He is a member of the Environmental Club, Track and Field Team, and Student Council. Isaac's favorite book is Good Omens by Neil Gaiman and Terry Pratcliffe. His favorite TV show is Criminal Minds. Isaac hopes to attend the University of Maine and major in computer engineering.
Nadia Azza Choki was born in Tunis, Tunisia, and currently resides in Dover, Foxcroft, Maine. She is a member of Key Club, Student Council, and the FA Theater Department. Nadia's favorite book is The Last Day by Mikhail Naimi. Her favorite movie is Dunkirk. Nadia hopes to attend Harvard University and major in biochemical or computational neuroscience.
An Van Doan was born in Ho Chi Minh City, Vietnam, and currently resides in Dover, Foxcroft, Maine. She is a member of Key Club, Speech and Debate, and Cross Country. An's favorite book is The Fault in Our Stars by John Green. Her favorite movie/TV show is The Crown on Netflix. An hopes to attend Northwestern University in Illinois and major in journalism.
Minh Quoc Duong was born in Ho Chi Minh City, Vietnam, and currently resides in Dover, Foxcroft, Maine. He is a member of Key Club, soccer, and cross-country teams. Quoic's favorite book is When Breath Becomes Air by Paul Calavriti. His favorite movie/TV show is Super Brain Vietnam. Quoy hopes to attend MIT and major in chemical engineering.
Caleb William Fawkins was born in New York City, New York, and currently resides in Cambridge, Maine. He is a member of Key Club, Student Council, and the cross-country team. Caleb's favorite book is The Devil in the White City by Eric Larson. His favorite TV show is Mad Men. Caleb hopes to attend Columbia University and major in economics.
Casey Howell was born in Clarksville, Tennessee, and currently resides in Garland, Maine. She is a member of Key Club, band, and debate team. Casey's favorite book is Winesburg, Ohio by Sherwood Anderson. Her favorite TV show is Parks and Recreation. Casey hopes to attend the United States Military Academy and major in environmental science.
Jasper Brent Makowski was born in Dover, Foxcroft, Maine, and currently resides in Dover, Foxcroft, Maine. He is a member of Key Club, soccer team, and the Slightly Off-Center Theater Players. Jasper's favorite book is The Elegant Universe by Brian Greene. His favorite movie is Star Wars. Jasper hopes to attend Husson University and major in biology or biochemistry.
Hannah Morin was born in Greenville, Maine, and currently resides in Willimantic. She is a member of the Maine Inferno ice hockey team, Willimantic Civic Association, and the FA String Ensemble. Anna's favorite book is My Best Friend's Exoism. Her favorite TV show is Criminal Minds. Anna hopes to attend NYU and major in psychology.
Phong Linh Pham was born in Bang Dong, Vietnam, and currently resides in Dover, Foxcroft, Maine. She is a member of Key Club, Environmental Club, and Cross Country. Lynn's favorite book is Pills and Starship. Her favorite movie is Frozen. Lynn hopes to attend University of Massachusetts and major in marketing.
Lucas Philip Bronco was born in Dover, Foxcroft, Maine, and currently resides in Dover, Foxcroft, Maine. He is a member of Key Club, soccer team, and student council. Lucas's favorite author is Roald Dahl. His favorite TV show is Grey's Anatomy. Lucas hopes to attend Eastern Maine Community College and major in electrical and automation technology.
Sojin Yo was born in Gwacheon-si, Gyeonggi, Republic of Korea, currently resides in Dover, Foxcroft, Maine. She is a member of Key Club, speech and debate team, and cross country. Sojin's favorite book is Anne of Green Gables by Lucy Maud Montgomery. Her favorite book is Dead Poet Society. Sojin hopes to attend Massachusetts Institute of Technology and major in electrical engineering and computer science. The principles of the National Honor Society will now be explained to you. The candidates who have been pledged to its membership. The candle burning here before you represents the flaming torch, the emblem of our purpose. The unlighted candles are symbolic of the 4 requirements upon which membership is based. The wardens of these 4 principles, character, scholarship, leadership, and service, will in turn explain to you the meanings of their stations. Character will speak first.
As I light the candle, symbolic of my station, its light is added to that which represents the flaming torch. Each added glow of growth in character, small as it may be, adds to the enlightenment of the world around. Character is the evaluation of one's personality, guided by the influences that control one's life. Character is measured not alone by work and deed, but quite as much by what man is when alone with his thoughts. As he grows in his character, his personality becomes increasingly attractive and beneficial to those around him. May you so live that your life may be an inspiration and your memory a benediction. Now, scholarship will speak.
I am scholarship, and my candle symbolizes the light of knowledge and understanding of the truth of the ages. As its glow widens the circle of lights, so does the horizon of one's world enlarged with each additional bit of information. Scholarship knows of the past, learns from the present, and plans for the future. It interprets vast treasures for the improvement of the human race. Excellence in scholarship reveals not only that one's store of knowledge had been increased, but also that the individual has endeavored to make the most of the opportunities at hand. Knowledge is both necessary and useful. It can be acquired in only one way, and that is through diligence and effort. May this longing for useful knowledge become part of your life, for the pursuit of knowledge is never ending. Poet and literary critic James Russell Lowell said, "True scholarship consists in knowing not what things exist, but what they mean. It is not a memory, but a judgment." Now leadership will speak.
To the light of character and scholarship, I would add the radiance of leadership. The world has always been in need of people of vision and understanding who can lead the masses in ways of progress and peace. That need presents itself as a greater challenge today than ever before. Not every person is gifted with the power to lead. To those who possess the gift comes a tremendous responsibility. To those who use this power well, the world gives honor and glory. To those who betray this trust comes dishonor and shame. A true leader is marked by self-confidence and poise, both of which are born of experience, knowledge, and an understanding of people. Self-confidence is not conceit, but is a genuine belief in the righteousness of one's cause and a just appraisal of one's ability and knowledge. We look to you who have shown some measureship of leadership thus far in your high school career to accept the challenge and to become leaders of courage and faith. George Bernard Shaw said, "The people who get in on this world are people who get up and look for circumstances they want, and if they can't find them, they make them." So at this time, service will speak.
As the lighting of this candle completes the circle of light, so does the willingness to serve complete the personality of an individual who would have a well-rounded life. This candle signifies the brightness and joy of service, the unselfish devotion which gives itself to the need of the individual, of the school, and of the nation. To attain the fullest life, one cannot live for herself or himself, and gives it willingly. Service often does not flaunt itself in glowing colors. Its true beauty lies in the simple giving of oneself, one's time and ability wherever there is a need. The world is full of self-will, self-justification, and self-love, which are the foundations of the world's ills. Today, the world needs individuals who can rise above the tides of the times and serve man unselfishly. May you practice this giving of yourself to others.
The candidates have been instructed on the 4 stations of character, scholarship, leadership, and service. The warden of the emblem will now explain the symbols of our society.
The emblem of this society is the keystone and the flaming torch. The keystone bears in its corners the letters C, S, L, and S, which stand for the 4 principles of this organization: character, scholarship, leadership, and service. These virtues must be fitted faithfully into the arc. The keystone symbolizes the high ideals of our society. The flaming torch is the emblem of our purpose: to bear forward the searching light of truth, to lead that others may follow in the lights, and to serve those purposes symbolized in the torch.
The ideals of this society have been explained to you. If you desire to assume the responsibility of upholding these standards, you will now be given the privilege of taking the membership pledge. Mr. Ralston, will you please administer the oath?
You're not unmuted, Mr. Ralston.
Yep, I am now. I'm sorry. Candidates, will you please raise your right hand and repeat after me this pledge, keeping in mind its great importance. I pledge to uphold They got to be unmuted.
Candidates, would you all unmute?
Okay, I pledged myself to uphold
I pledge myself
the high purposes of this society, to which I have been elected, striving in every way, by word and deed, to make its ideals the ideals of our school. Thank you.
Congratulations,
you.
everyone. I believe that's the end of our ceremony. Is that correct?
No, May.
We welcome you into this society, which, because of its principles, is the finest organization of our high school. None of us yet have reached all of the goals just set before us, but it is our hope that you will join us with us in our attempt to be the person who displays much character, scholarship, leadership, and service. By the authority vested in me by the National Honor Society, I declare you members of the society. It is my privilege at this time to present to each of you the emblem of this society. May you wear it with pride and uphold the principles it represents.
As I read your names, would you please put on your stole? Nathaniel David Brown.
Congratulations.
Anya Rose Casey.
Congratulations.
Cheryl Lee Chase.
Congratulations.
Nadia Aza Choki.
Congratulations.
An Von Doan.
Congratulations.
Min Koi Duong.
Congratulations.
Caleb William Falkins.
Congratulations.
Casey Brooke Howell.
Congratulations.
Isaac Danger Kraus.
Congratulations.
Jasper Brent Makowski.
Congratulations.
Anna Morin.
Congratulations.
Huang Lin Pham.
Congratulations.
Lucas Philip Ronco.
Congratulations.
Sojin Yu.
Congratulations.
You're up, Kelly.
This concludes the National Society induction of new members. Thank you for coming tonight to share the ceremony with us. New members, please remain on the call for a minute for pictures. And parents, Mr. Nelson will share with your inductees the way to access the recording tonight. Thank you.
Okay, folks, everyone hang on here real quick. We're gonna get a nice picture. So make sure you get your, see if you can get your emblem in the screen, okay? This is the first time we've done a Zoom National Honor Society induction. The fact is now you guys can just, you're probably all wearing pajama bottoms anyway, so it doesn't really matter. I was gonna say you can just go in the other room and have a bag of chips now, so. All right. Are we ready? Okay, here we go, guys. This one's going up online. Ready? 3, 2, and 1. Hold on. Hold just a second. 3, 2, 1. There we go, guys. We'll have the recording available. It'll be on YouTube probably tomorrow, and you can share that with your parents, with grandparents, any friends and family that want to watch it. They'll see what we saw here tonight. Okay.
Okay, we're gonna make further history. We're gonna take the very first Zoom selfie. Okay, so everybody stay right there. I don't know
Caleb,
if-
smile this time.
Huh? Oh,
Caleb.
This is gonna be good. All right, hold on. Bam, nice job.
Mr. Nelson, will you get the 5 current members too, please?
Everyone was in together here, but I can, let me see if I can isolate you guys. Hold on. Review. Yep, there we go. Okay, current members, or last year's members, last year's class. And we'll do this in 3, 2, 1. All right.
New members, remember to bring your sashes, stoles back tomorrow. Mr. Nelson, were you able to get me in with the
Here, hold
candle?
on. Hold on. We'll get one of Mr. Ralston too. Hold on.
I'd like one with the 5 current members, because 2, if you don't mind.
Here we go. I'm gonna get you. There's you. Daida, hold on. To Kelly, hold on. Mimi. May. And I'm missing Ava, right? Ava, you're up. Where? There you are, Ava. Good. Okay.
Okay, would everybody unmute? And let's give a round of applause to the Veteran National Honor Societies, Mr. Ralston and Mr. Nelson. This ceremony went very well for the very first Zoom session. So great job. Thank you, everybody. And I think we're all done for the evening. Is that correct, everybody? Congratulations, everyone.
And Mr. Shorey, you were correct in how nice this actually looks with no lights on.
It does. It looks beautiful. It's like we planned it.
Yes.
Congratulations, everyone.
Congratulations.
Parents. And we'll see you, some of you, tomorrow. Take care. Ride on.